right, guys, we're back for another Modify Rides podcast. I know I've been slacking a little bit with missing a couple of weeks here and there, but there's been so much going on. As you find out from the last episode, if you've not listened to it, go back and check that one out. Been crazy busy, gone for a month. We had a hurricane right before that devastated the area. Gone for a show, Thanksgiving, and then I got something I wish most people wouldn't ever get, is a kidney stone. I guess there's some people I wish they would get it, but we won't name those people out. So, not you, just... That's rude. So this week I have someone with me that has been on before. I've gotten several people saying that we need to get together and do another podcast together. I have my wife, Kristin, so...
Hi, if you don't know me.
Yeah, well...
Now you do.
Well, this is going to be a short little episode. I've got a long list of people I'm trying to get on. It's tough with the holidays. Everybody's closing stuff out. Business-wise, anybody's in the automotive industry is closing out a lot of year-end stuff. They're trying to finalize stuff. And most companies, between Thanksgiving and New Year's, it's really hard to link up with them. So, it's just scheduling, I guess. So we're just going to do a quick little kind of an update. We're, as you can tell that they're on YouTube, we're in Basic Betty. We're actually on our way to do a few things for Christmas. So, if this truck comes over in my lane and we don't die before the podcast is over. But
I don't wish that juju on us.
It's your side. You're on the bloody side.
I am on the bloody side.
So anyway, as a couple episodes ago, you realized that, we had taken Betty to SEMA. If you watched the one with me and Vince, you saw that we were en route to Vegas. So we're back from Vegas now. Kristin actually got to drive Betty one day once I got back from Vegas before I had to go to Showdown in the Valley. Well, now she's getting to drive it again. So how does it feel to every day drive another SEMA vehicle? Well, I guess I'm the one driving it now. It's much safer for me to drive with both of us. Like I'm not scared for my life when I'm driving.
I'm a good driver.
Anyway, so how's it feel to drive another SEMA vehicle every day?
Well, I wouldn't say I drove red bottoms every day, but I love it. I think it's everything I wanted. I think it's a perfect daily. I think one of the misconceptions that a lot of people have is that something for SEMA has to be completely overboard, when in reality a lot of it is a daily use, things that you can use and justify on a daily basis, something that you like, that's comfortable, you can travel with, it's still functional, also known as Mitchell, why I didn't wall off the back for stereo, because as you can see there's luggage back there. Okay,
seems to be a theme when we record in the vehicles. There's luggage. Vince isn't with us this time, so we don't have 17 bags and 37 shirts back there, but
we don't have the kid yet. The kid will come soon.
Not ours.
Not
our kids yet. we're playing aunt and uncle duty today, so we had to throw him in here. But I always say that a build like this is going to get more of the buyer's attention at SEMA. Not so much the show goers just to check out vehicles, but the shops that are coming in to look at stuff for their customers. This is going to get more looks from buyers than something crazy, 30 inches of lift or a million body mods, because the average customer for these custom shops, wheel and tire shops, lift and lowering shops, stuff like that, the average customer is going to see this and go, okay, I can put 24-inch wheels and tires and a lift kit on my wife's Tahoe to run the kids to soccer practice.
Yeah, but we're not running kids to soccer practice.
Do you ever have anybody ride in the 7-seater thing other than me?
No, just me and my bag.
Bags, plural.
I mean, maybe a few every day, but
maybe
we're
a
fine.
Stanley Cup, basically.
Maybe a Stanley. It's fine, y'all. It's fine. No, I think it's great. It's still functional. It can fit in most parking decks still.
We learned that the hard way in Vegas, knowing if it would make it or not.
That is true.
Riding with my head out the roof because we're at like an 1.5 inch clearance. So
that is true.
We know what it'll fit in now. It'll fit
right.
under 6'8", it'll fit.
It's true. So I think overall, it's something I love it. If Brand says he wants to take it, I'm not too happy when I have to resort to the Maverick, but here we are.
She hates the Maverick, but this week, as of the posting of this recording, the Beltec suspension should be here. So hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have it lowered and maybe she'll be less embarrassed to drive the Maverick. My pawpaw truck, as she calls it.
Pawpaw truck. Come on. If y'all look at it right now, with the much wheel gap is in there, that's some pawpaw truck.
It don't have the piratey wheels on it anymore, though. It's got the 22s.
No, it's still a pawpaw truck. So next time y'all see it, call it the pawpaw truck for me, please.
So, with the whole SEMA experience, so this was your third time that I've made that happen, which I didn't even think about it until Adam was talking about it. You seem to be sticking with the same theme because Red Bottoms was gray with the red interior. This is grayish with the red interior. So,
I guess I just have a theme.
Are you ever going to do anything different?
Well, so you mean I can build something else now? Is that what you're giving me the okay for?
Well, I have to do a Blazer first. Can we sell this and I'll build a Blazer?
No.
And you drive the Sierra every day?
I mean, I'll drive the Sierra, but no, I want my Tahoe. I want it lifted. Okay? I like Betty. Betty and I are friends.
Yeah, so I just had to teach her how to put fuel in it because she always calls, I can't get fuel in it. Come to find out, she's just putting the tip in. She's not putting the whole nozzle in. She's not going splash guard deep with the nozzle. She don't know why it sprays out everywhere.
It's only at that one gas station. Okay? Y'all, I have put diesel in this vehicle before. Just fine.
At least she's a little better than her sister because yesterday her sister called and said I had to go get tires. She said I come out and the tire was flat, but it didn't make the flat tire sound, so it was fine to drive on. So Kristin don't fall far from that, but at least
do that.
At least she's a little more car savvy than her sister is. So
she can't even defend herself right now. That's not nice.
If anybody's ever heard that it looks flat, but it don't make the noise, so it's safe to drive on. Let me know. I don't think that's ever been a thing
She
before.
can't even defend herself. That's not very nice.
Well, it happens.
Look, but now she's safe. She's good to go. She got some new tires.
So now that we've gone through the process, you had to drive the Tahoe around with the stock wheels and tires and the lift on it for a while. Finally got it done, got it to Vegas and back. And what's crazy, you can tell how much she drives. She's only got like 1,500 miles less on her Tahoe that's a year newer than my Sierra does. And I've been to LST, I've been to Atlanta a couple times, a couple shows in Nashville.
What are you saying?
It's all your running around town miles.
I have less miles than an average bear.
I guess your sister does do 30,000 plus a year.
I'm under half than that. Look, and 5,000 was just a SEMA and back.
Well, so the plan though, moving forward, you know, she's got her Tahoe. The bad part is I built this to match Project Stockish. Well, now I want to let Project Stockish go. So, you know, anybody looking for a Sierra, it is for sale. You know, it's up for grabs. Go to someone else's house.
Put a bow on it for Christmas.
Yeah, somebody can buy it for their spouse for Christmas. Buy it for yourself for Christmas, whatever. I'm really wanting to do another project, but you know, I hate that I built this to match the Sierra. They're not going to be matched together, but you know, at the end of the day, we have the photos and videos of them together, and you know, that was something I accomplished, and I was happy with that. But now it's on to the next. And I said I wasn't doing nothing for SEMA next year, but here I am trying to tear into something. So we'll see.
Well, it does not have to be for SEMA.
No, but I'd love for it to be. I mean, if it's being built in Las Vegas, why not finish it and drive it?
Hey, the good
20
news
minutes
is,
across town.
the good news is that drive's only 20 minutes.
But I do have to get it back home though.
That's half of it. You know,
Fly out, drive back.
We're doing a little bit better than the whole round trip. We're
You
reducing
didn't
it.
make the trip this year.
No, I flew. That was great.
Yeah, she landed the day we got to Vegas and left Saturday after SEMA, so she's spoiled, I guess.
I'm not spoiled. I had to work. Somebody has to work in order to help pay for these things.
Somebody's got to have a sugar mama.
I mean, what do you do? What do you do?
Well, like I said at the beginning of this, you know, I've got a ton of people I'm trying to get on the podcast. Everything from the lifted industry, show promoters. I've got owners of wheel companies. I've got builders. I've got photographers. It's just a matter of everybody being so busy. And if it wasn't for the last, I guess that's what, September, October, November, 2.5 months now that we've been nonstop ever since the hurricane hit.
It's been a wild adventure since then. We still have a lot of areas that aren't going to be back to normal for years to come.
Years.
there's still a lot of, you're running right smack dab into the holidays right after that. I always say that starting in my September, with a lot of family birthdays, really the end of August starts with Serena's birthday, goes right smack dab into the end of the year. Oh, I'm going to tell her you said that.
That's fine.
Serena?
She don't listen to these.
Into the end of the year, and then it pops into our nephew's birthday, and then my birthday, and then so maybe in February life will calm down just a smidge. But it's one of those things where we're blessed to be busy. We're blessed to be able to still go and do all this stuff, and I enjoy it. I'm looking forward to next year's show season. We'll see what that looks like.
Take Betty to a few of them.
I might take Betty to a couple of them. Yeah,
I may take them.
Somebody let us know some do not miss shows next year. Maybe something a little different from what we normally do.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, with this, we can't hit none of the classic stuff, which that's what I'm going for with the next build. We would hit some classic stuff, some good guy stuff, some C10 type stuff. So, but for now, this can hit anything lifted stuff. Maybe we'll get it to Smoky Mountain Truck Fest, and
you never know. Something fun.
Back to Showdown in the Valley.
That's always a good show. If y'all have not been to that show, it is definitely a show you don't want to miss.
What show?
Showdown in the Valley.
So it's not like Vince that called it Showdown in the Smokies.
No. But I can't say anything because when we were doing the last podcast, I screwed up the show that we were going to too. So can't give Vince too much of a time.
With the Triple Crown?
Yeah, I don't know what I called it, but it wasn't Triple Crown. It wasn't that. But that's okay. Sometimes things like that happen.
Well, like I said, bear with me on this, kind of a different platform over the last couple of months. My goal is to have a podcast out every week. Sometimes I can stack up 2 or 3 in a week and be good. It's just, I don't make no money off this. I'm doing it for fun. I'm doing it to entertain you listeners, watchers, however you consume this. It's just a little something for people to do while they're driving, or sitting on the couch watching on YouTube, or playing in the garage on the TV, something like that. But I do have some good guests coming up. I'll get back to the regular schedule. Try to make things.
Y'all know I'm your favorite guest on here anyway, so it's fine.
Let me know what you think of that. Shoot me a message or comment on one of the posts and let us know, is she your favorite guest, or
why are you so hateful today? That's just mean.
Well, no. She couldn't wait for me to get back from being gone for 21 days to the West Coast, but is mean to me as soon as I get home.
I was not mean to you.
You know how wives are. Always mean. Had to come home, clean, do laundry.
That's an inaccurate statement. He had to do his own laundry because he'd been gone for 21 days. It's not my fault that my laundry had been done.
You were home, sleeping in.
I didn't sleep in. I went to work.
You went to bed while I was gone at like 8 o'clock.
I know. There's something else to do, y'all. I just went to bed. I watched a movie in bed about every night.
Like I said, I don't know how the Christmas schedule is going to be with podcasts. I try to do one every Tuesday morning. Hope you guys enjoy this one. It's just a short little update on kind of what we've been doing and whatnot. Trying to get ready for holiday season. This chick over here plans every stupid little holiday thing. We've got lights to go see. We've got Whoville stuff. We've got Grinch stuff. We've got...
Whoville is the Grinch.
Well, whatever. I'm sure there's 3 different Grinch-themed things you got this year.
I mean, there's
gingerbread
a lot,
stuff.
Hey, there's a lot he doesn't know about yet, so y'all...
Oh, my gosh. There's too much Christmas stuff. Also, I open my calendar up, and there's another invite for another Christmas thing, which is what we're going to today.
So here's a hack, y'all. Just put it on their calendar and say, it's on your calendar. There's the hack.
But you can, if you use Apple Calendar, you can accept or decline that invite.
It's not my fault if you don't show up. If I send it to you, not my fault. My fault.
We'll have hopefully a couple more episodes before Christmas, but I hope you guys enjoy the Christmas season, and I guess we'll catch you guys on the next podcast. Hopefully it'll be with someone better than this one.
I should not be so happy in that wave then. Y'all have a great Christmas.
We'll see y'all next week.